Well, good afternoon, everyone. It is a great day to be in Macon-Bibb County, and certainly we have a lot to be thankful for. I'd like to welcome everyone here to the 2025 presentation of our budget. Again, like I said last year, Macon-Bibb County is working together, and we continue to climb. And you're going to see in this budget the fruits of our labor. First of all, let me thank everyone. It takes a lot of people working behind the scenes to make this happen. Certainly this is my presentation. I get to stand before this podium, but we couldn't do it without the great folks in the budget and finance. And Ms. Rita Jones, thank you for all the hard work that you've done. Ms. Julie Moore, Dr. Moffitt as well, and many, many other folks to pull this thing together. So we're going to start out really quick and let you know where we're headed on the tax and the millage rate for Macon-Bibb County. So what I will tell you is that in this environment where Macon-Bibb County has seen so much growth in the last couple of years, there's no way that anyone should be considering a tax increase. So today we're going to be proposing yet another tax decrease. So we'll start with that first slide, please. This first slide should give you, maybe, there you go. The first slide should give you a little history about 2021. So if you look at the 2021 millage rate, you start out with a 20.331. 2022, you have a 19.9. 2023, you have a 17.9, and last year we went all the way down to 10.723. That is a substantial feat within itself. This year, and this is not because of the OWASH for this year, this is about good budget management. This is about making sure that we have growth in our community and we're attracting good businesses here. We're able to reduce our millage rate to a single digit of 9.9. This is something amazing. Macon-Bibb County, the lowest tax rate that we've ever had, especially for this consolidated government, but also for the city and the county. So this 9.9 is a proposed rate that we feel pretty confident about. As you may know, some of you will get some bills this week or next week, and that will be based on last year's millage rate. So I ask you, as far as the county is concerned, please know that your rate will be going down yet again. It's also to note that as our budget millage rate decreases, the amount of the growth that we've had since 2022 has been significant. In 2022, we started out with a budget of around $174 million. 2023, $198 million. In 2024, $203 million. And our proposal this year in 2025 is going to be $211 million. That shows substantial growth in our community. But one thing I also want to tell you about this budget is just a few short, well, I don't know if it's been a month, 6 weeks ago, we made a State of the Community address. And at that address, I told you that we're going to make sure that we take care of our employees this year. And as much as we love all of our public safety, and you'll see some increases there, just want to let everybody know that in the last couple of months, we've already given raises to a lot of our employees. But as of July 1st, when this proposal goes through, if it's voted by the 2/3 of the commissioners, you will see a raise for everyone in Macon-Bibb County had happened between the last couple of months and this 2021. So we value all of our employees, and it's a good team working together, and we want to reward them. Next slide, please. Everybody wants to talk about public safety, and this is our proposed budget for public safety. I see Sheriff Davis here today. Thank you for being here today. Sheriff and I have been talking over the last couple of months, and he has been requesting some additional funds, as well as the fire department EMA for our public safety officers. Just to give you a brief history, you'll see from 2021 through to 2025, the proposals that we had each year. What you'll notice is that increase is an increase of over $15,778,391. That's a substantial increase going to our public safety that they deserve. But you can see each year has gone up and increased in a very significant manner. So we think that public safety continues to be one of the top priorities, and that top priority is getting a lot of attention as far as our money is concerned. The sheriff had requested at least a 6% increase for the line workers. They're doing the hard work on the ground, and we have obliged him with that, as well as many of our other employees for the equivalent amount. So thank you for being here today, Sheriff, and I hope that your men and women that work for the Sheriff's Department and all the other departments we have related to public safety, we appreciate the more competitive salary that we're able to offer them now while decreasing taxes. Next slide, please. One of our other items that we've looked at every year has been our beautification. We want to make sure that our community is one that people would love to come here, that's attractive for people, and we continue to work through processes to make sure that our gateways are clean and we spend more money on beautification. One of the ways we've been able to do that is mostly hire contract services, as as well as fund the organizations that we have here. You'll notice in 2021, we had a budget of $2.4 million. Each year that number has gone up. And this year's 2025 budget, to make sure that our community continues to increase our beautification effort, is $4.6 million, which gives you an overall increase of $2.2 million just since 2021. So once again, we're putting our money where our mouth is. Next slide, please. As we continue to look at ways to improve our community, we always value recreation. Recreation gives our youth in our community and our seniors in our community places that they can go to keep off the streets as far as our youth to get more involved and to actually be more active in their community. Also gives safe places for our students in our schools to go to, and a lot of partnerships we have. So you'll see from 2021 we had a budget of about $4.6 million, which is a large budget within itself. But as you can see, each year from 2021 until the 2025, we've seen a substantial increase. So much so that the increase from 2021 to our proposed budget for this year of $7 million is an increase of $2.4 million in recreation, because we value recreation. That does not include the money that we'll be spending for the SPLOST dollars to improve the recreation facilities themselves. This is just programming and staff. So we appreciate everything that our recreation does as well. Next, we'll move on to another item I know is near and dear to the heart of several people here. That's always in the news. This is our proposed budget for pedestrian safety. Once again, we put another $500,000, $500,000 in this, because we value the safety. I'm so excited about the work that Weston Stroud has done for our community so far in his short tenure, and I look forward to new things that pedestrian safety will continue to do over the years to make it safer for our highways. Also like to let the Georgia Department of Transportation know how much we appreciate the collaboration that we've had with them over the last couple of years. And although sometimes the wheels may run a little slow, they are moving in the right direction. And we're going to fund another $500,000, including the payment for the director that's going to be handling all this. So we're excited about the pedestrian safety budget as well as all the other budgets that we have. We're going to move on to the next slide, which is our proposed budget for economic development. As you can tell, Macon-Bibb County has seen an increasing amount of economic development from all over the place. In particular, our industrial authority has generated $1 billion with a B. $1 billion worth of economic development in the last several years. That includes 1,500 new jobs. That is a lot to be proud of. When people talk about lifting you out of poverty, one way to do that is offer good, high-paying jobs for our kids coming out of school. And not necessarily just with a college education, but also for career and technical issues as well. So we're proud that we've been able to increase from $2 million in 2021 to $6.7 million in 2025. At the same time, decreasing our millage rate by 52%. In closing, we're going to look at some timelines that we've got coming up. Today is May the 13th, and this is the mayor's proposed 2025 presentation. Our next hearing, and our only hearing, since we're not going to have to advertise 3 separate hearings because of an increase in the taxes. Since we do have a decrease, we'll have to have one hearing. That hearing will be June the 4th of 2024 at 5 p.m. as a public hearing for anyone who wants to come in to make any suggestions or input on the budget. And then finally, on June the 18th of 2024, we're going to have a final commission vote at 6 o'clock to approve the 2025 budget. So these are our timelines that we've got here. I am so excited about the direction that we're heading in. It's not every day that a community can say that they've increased all their focus points by millions of dollars per department, give raises to all their employees, continue to support over and above our public safety, while having some of the best infrastructure that we have in place, but at the same time be able to decrease our tax rate by 52% since 2021. So once again, I'd like to thank all the commissioners for your service during this last year. Look forward to working with you on the 2025 budget. I think that's something we all can be proud of, we can all take pride in, and it's something I think I'm asking everyone to support this budget as well. This is a draft budget, and there may be a couple of tweaks once we get all the final numbers in. But one thing is for certain is the rate will be at least 9.9 mils on the millage rate, which is another substantial reduction that we've seen over the past several years. So this concludes my budget presentation. I appreciate everyone for being here today. As soon as possible, we'll have a copy of the departmental items on our page or available here at the commission at the City Hall for display for those that need to get a copy of that. And of course, we'll have budget books made for all the commissioners as early as possible. So this time, this completes our budget presentation. And as soon as I get back to my seat, I'll hit the gavel and we'll be dismissed. Thank you everyone for being here today. This does complete our budget presentation for 2025 budget, and this meeting is hereby adjourned.